lists, 4 or 5 tables. So we'll be able to get 5. Nice. Try to put in a couple cash game sessions today, so one of many. That all looks okay. I should put on the music. Oh, another table. There it is.
Find the perfect song for your video in 5 seconds.
Sorry, forgot there's a commercial there. Not gonna wait. I'm gonna turn this down just a little. I think that's got it. You guys let me know how the music is. That sounds okay. I do want to turn it down just a little bit. There we go. I think that's got it. Guys, let me know if you can hear me fine over the music or if the music's too loud. And looks like there's 3 tables going right now. Might be 4 in a couple minutes on the waiting list. There's a 4th one, but it hasn't really gotten going yet. Just kind of waiting for the stream to catch up. Yay, there it goes. I'll resize them as we get them going. Eric's over at the Venetian for the first time in a decade, grinding it out. And he's not aware of how they've changed things over there. It is not the greatest scenario. Look at that. Gotta watch how that hand happened. So, you see a raise and a call on the button. Bet, call, check, check, bet, raise, call, check, jam, all in, call. Interesting. Interesting. That little min bet thing is going to be fun. I'm trying to figure that out. This is a dumb raise. Don't love it, but I don't mind the Jack 9 just because the cards are usually live. Straights are good. That's a perfect flop for me. I've been leading a lot of these, but I think we're better off check raising. I think we're going to get the opportunity to check raise a lot here. Players in the big blind, so he's incentivized to just check, so he should have something good. In which case, he should only ever have me beat by queen, queen. Ace, ace, and king, king should get it all in. Because my hand looks like a draw. This is one of those ones where it's fine either way. If I get the big pot, cool. If I get the fold here, cool as well. Because it'll stop this pot building nonsense. And if he doesn't go on from here, he really... he just doesn't have enough to continue to pay me off anyway. And I don't think I'm going to go to bluff on this very draw-heavy board that I'm going to be comfortable with picking off. So I think it kind of, you know, sets a tone, and it's a fairly good practice. I want to pull this over just a little. Definitely going to raise here. Wow. Bad jammer. It's one of those ones where I gotta bet small because this player is on a short stack, and they'll fold the same hands to a small bet that they believe, more so than they will a jam right there, because who the hell would jam a king on that board? So, I think that's where the small bet bluff works better. Alright. Got one more table coming up. Got up, took care of the dogs, went to the gym. 2 days in a row of keeping my perfect routine. Play some cash games, do some errands later, play some more cash. Kind of just running through it. Another stupid bet. Ooh, nice. That's my 5th table. I'll resize them in a minute. We want to put this like that. Check here, go fold here, go check there. Guess we can bring these down a little bit. Make these ones in the bottom a little bigger. Got it, man. No. I do use this table sizing pattern when I'm playing different stakes, or if I'm playing like 2 tournaments down here and cash up top. So since I only want to play 5 tables, I figured I might as well start doing it so you guys get used to seeing it. Let's go ahead and raise a roo. I got the same hand on 2 tables. Hey, 1 on that one. Ooh, free roll. Look at this. Nasty. Alright, we're getting a flop with the 10 of hearts, 9 of spades again. Okay. Nope. Nah. Wow, that's an action. They got it in pre-flop, but man, what an action flop. That's crazy. Imagine flopping a full house with kings and you're sweating it. Guy had 7 outs going to the river. So there shouldn't be a lot going on here. I don't know how many times these players are checking an ace, but I'm going to go ahead and play the 2 street bluff with the spade backup. Unless this guy has an ace, I think it should work quite often. No. And there's just not a lot for people to have, right? No jack, no 9, or no ace, no jack. It's kind of hard to call. Even having the 9 there is not great, right? Because you see me betting, you know I'm going to bet on the river. Eric will know with the music. I think it's fine though, keeping it right in the middle there. It's got a couple little higher or lower points, but nobody's really here to tell me, so. Markiplier? That's a good name. I bet a lot of people have looked at that and said, holy shit, is that Markiplier? No. That's Markiplier. So there's still this So this is a limp and a post. I am going to raise it up. I was thinking I would just call it, which is not a bad play here because I am near the top of the range for this position, but I definitely think I want to be taking the lead in position. That's fine. We're just trying to make hands. We're not really trying to do anything fancy. King's pretty good for me. Get snap called. Well, I'm just going to keep betting like I got it. And he goes call, call, call. I mean, if he has a king, great, but if not, he's going to have a spade draw and I win. King, queen, just the check call. Smart play by him. Kind of a cooler for me. I mean, yeah, I could have just played it the other way, but... I mean, and there's really no reason for him to protect his hand, so... It's just one of those ones where I was just bluffing into the hand I was representing. Which is fine. This is... No, he doesn't have enough. Smart, though. Just let me bluff. Pretty smart. Called here. I hear music, your voice is at the same level, might want to pot down the music a bit, about 25%. That's interesting. Got it. Thanks, Eric. Oh, God damn it, I got timed out. Oh, and now I'm dropping fucking frames again. What is going on with this? No, it's not too bad. Okay, so I get min click raised. Really? With the fucking... Alright, well, we'll close that. Maybe that'll help. Man, my fucking internet has just been shit. I gotta have them come out and do a service call. Because now I'm fucking disconnected, right? Is that how that works? It's not even like my internet goes down. It's just, for some reason, it just jumps off. It says it's not dropping anything. It says it's fine, but it is not working. Stream info failed to update. There it goes. Call, call. I'm back. Oh, thank God I made it back in time. Flop the nuts over here. Sorry, bro. Ah, feed's janky. Yeah. Well, it also just cut out. Yeah, the Venetian was always kind of really... There it goes. Just because of its location. I think we can float one here. Yes, post blinds. What the fuck? Alright, he's betting into 2 players. I gotta believe he's got something if he bets into 2 players on the turn there. Yeah, jacks. The ace-6 is kind of optimistic, bro. I mean, I guess he figures the ace-6 and 4 are all good for him, but that ace isn't good for him. So, glad I didn't 3-bet. Let's see, we'll close that. View docs. Stream info. Of course, my fucking camera is messing up now. Holy shit, what is happening? Alright, now that's fine. It's getting very frustrating. Is this camera burning out on me already? I've only had it like 2 months. Jesus. Let's try this. Let's try this. That may help just a bit. Sometimes it just needs a reset. Oh, it's frozen now. That's awesome. Properties. OBS virtual camera, back to USB live. Now it's working. Hey. Nope. Alright, can we bring back up the YouTube? Fucking camera. That is very upsetting. There we go. Okay. Got that. Skip the ads. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new camera. So if that one fails, let me know. It's just acting too wonky. Can I change the plug? No, I don't have any open. Make a 3 over here. That's not nothing. Not bad. I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna try to fix this camera, guys. Give me 1 sec here. I mean, we're just gonna raise. This guy's doing his min bet thing. He does snap call, which is kind of whatever, but I think unless this guy does something else. He should have a flush. No? Alright. I was just curious. I really didn't know what was going on. Oh, he left. Okay, so he was just trying to play down something weird. It's a good bet. You can have it. I'm going to see if I can switch this camera. And see how this works. Anybody have any suggestions for a plug-and-play camera? because obviously I need one. Alright, that's working again. Hopefully it doesn't overheat. I think that's what's going on, is it's getting used too much. And I've put like 500 hours into this camera. Good to see you guys coming out. Appreciate the new faces. Don't forget I do have a YouTube. I put out some instructional content, some funny content, all the Wake Up With Me VODs that I do most days are on YouTube, and all the final tables, and some really interesting hands and funny stuff that I've put together. So check it out. Working on the next edited content right now, but I'm kind of trying to find the theme. I think it's going to be Marvel, which I guess is a broad topic. It's kind of a lot to that. Yeah, I shouldn't have bluffed this guy. He's never giving up. Yeah, that was kind of optimistic on my part, I think. Let's see. Check, fold. Check. Hey, my first decent hand of the day. Well, I guess I had ace king earlier. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the level's a little high. There we go. Okay. Half pot bet. I'm going to take one off. It's a pretty good one to take off. I'm kind of not convinced. Ah, he checked. Yeah, I was going to say I'm kind of not convinced if he bets the river. But when he checks, I'm kind of pretty much always screwed there. Let's play one aggro out of the blind. Hey, we take it down. Ugh. So much potential. Man, an ace is just a mint on that board. Ooh, jack ball. Do we go for thin value? I think we do. And I want to make it look bigger than it's supposed to, because occasionally we get called by like pocket nines or something. Just gonna go ahead and bet this one. I like the small bet on those monotone flops. That's something else I was looking at, was the adjustments that I have to make. And those monotone flops are paired boards. Small bets seem to work better on the monotone flops than they do on the paired boards with the low cards. So like King 6-6, the low bet kind of works great, but King 6, the bet needs to be bigger. I know it seems counterintuitive, but it kind of really makes sense. Or did I say that backwards? King 6, the bet needs to be lower. 6 6 king, the bet needs to be more. because you're more likely to have a king. Yeah, that makes sense. But those monotone flaps, I found people are responding to the small bet the same way they are to the big bet on the high card paired board when I raised. Because when I raise, I'm more likely to have one of the high cards. So betting small on that board is kind of... Maybe it's that USB port was running too hot. Because the camera seems to be working now. But I don't want to jinx it, but whatever. That is the one right next to my headphones. That is not a proper raise, sir. This is not a tournament. I think for the most part, the thinking players here kind of see me as a very aggressive, bluffy guy. Really? How much do you have left? He snap min raised me. Damn it. Yep. He did it to try to get in on the fly. I should have jammed the turn. I don't know if he's folding, but no, I shouldn't have jammed the turn. That's one where I have to wait for the river to come off clean and then jam it, because he's doing that to buy the river with the flush draw. Oh, cooler versus cooler. You might just be a fun guy, huh? Yeah, you might be looking for a little bit of fun here. This is that minimum defense frequency. Not really much there for him to have, so I'm just going to go ahead and bet. Really? I think if he checks, I can bluff here. He just shouldn't have a queen very much. He can have ace-king sometimes. His lead out is kind of... I don't think I'm getting a fold. This is the problem. He's leading out with the intention of folding, but I don't think I'm getting a fold. I think that's a spot where you just get paid off with a flush every time, because he's kind of imagining what's really happening, and he doesn't know. Yeah. I'm going to give the camera a break a minute, guys. So, no camera right now. This player is kind of interesting. I think I just need to play in position against him a ton. He does seem to like to lead out on a lot of boards. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I think I'm just getting impatient. See, but nobody's... I don't understand why... I mean, really? I mean, just one shot, that's all he takes at this big board? He should be... What did he have? Alright, so he had a good hand. I'm going to go ahead and lead at this one, fold this one, raise this one, fold that. This is one where I'm just getting two streets. And if I get any resistance, like if I got raised or even if I get called on the turn and it just checks on the river, I'm just going to check back. Look at this. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to lead the bottom pair in gut shot. I think it's okay to do with no bet on the flop. There we go. Backdoor flush draw, pair, and an overcard. Not bad for 3.5 or 4.5 to 1. Flush draw. Don't like the 9, but oh, look at that. Do I get paid? I don't think I do. I don't think I do right there. I don't think if the flush comes off, I don't think I get another nickel. I don't think he has a 9. I think he has some kind of overpair. So if I was convinced he had a 9, then yeah. But he was raising pre-flop, leading the flop. I'm going to go ahead and bet smallish. I could have bet even smaller, probably like 33 or so. I'm going to go ahead and amp up the bet. I think if you have king, queen here, it's very hard to fold. I'm going to check, and hopefully he bluffs and doesn't have me beat. Snap calling, we're chopping, right? No, look at that. So leading small on the flop with his pair, he's trying to hero call. I make the nut straight on the turn and go for the bigger bet, which looks like bullshit because he's like, oh, he's only representing ace-king. And then checking the river, he goes ahead and turns his hand into a bluff. Interesting. So he's going to take himself right to Value Town. We're going to go ahead and let him. Maybe could have gotten more, but I kind of doubt it. All right, again with the small raise. It's not happening. Make a king. Just going to call. Another small raise. Who called me? This guy cold called me with the queen, with the king on the board. Come on. Nice play. See, and I have to check the turn. Again, I think this is another one where if they check, I think I'm beat, and if they bet, I think I might be good. I mean, especially if they jam, right? That's not great, but I don't think I can fold as played. Well, that's why he wasn't. That's why he was betting with no fear. He was either totally bluffing or absolutely betting with no fear, and it was because he had the spades to back him up. Yeah, the bet on the river was small. If he had jammed it, I would have called it for sure. But I think it's fine. I think I saved money. Kind of sucks to have that happen, but there's nothing I'm going to do. He's not going to... If he's not fucking 4-betting the fucking spades... Maybe the turn bet was a tip-off. It's just annoying. I mean, that's just somebody who just played the hand so poorly and then flopped perfect against me. Like, if he had 3-bet it pre or 4-bet it pre-flop, I would have just jammed it. And I would have lost more. Right? I wouldn't have saved $3 on the river. 323. Jack's the worst card. Yeah. Because I can't bluff anything. Definitely don't think I'm supposed to fold it, but... I don't know, maybe I don't have to call the river on those queens. I don't know. It's hard to say. So we see a raise from our buddy here. I don't mind this because this player plays pretty aggressively. He's going to jam all pairs, jacks and better, and ace kings, and some ace queens. But he's also going to respect a 3-bet. Yeah, he folded. So... I don't love it, but I don't hate it because I don't think I'm getting 4-bet. I also don't hate it because I can flop a bunch of 6s. This player should have a good hand. So I just have to take my time and make it look like I'm contemplating with pocket 9s or something. Check. I just hope he has something, really. Yep. Sweet. And there's no mistake that he made there. Like, I should have pocket 9s, pocket 10s. Sometimes I can have pocket queens, but I think that that just gets it in on the flop. So there's no real mistake that he made there. His raise pre-flop might have been a little small. Like, there was 35, 70, 85, so his 85 plus 35 is 90, 120. Plus another 35, 70. So yeah, he made it a little small. Like, it should have been, it was 125. It should have been like 180. So he actually made it a lot small. Which, I mean, I get it. But it's a fine line between actually protecting your hand and, you know. Like I said, I was on the fence about it. I almost didn't call, but then I kind of realize that I'm getting priced in because the player behind's not going to 4-bet much, so just flop the monster. I don't see any reason to fold for 9-1 here. This can just be whatever. Yeah. Just gonna keep checking the spades. Okay. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna go for the big over bet. I'm hoping he has 2-pair. He might even jam with like sets, because this looks so bluffy, and I'm really not in the mood to fold right now, and I really don't think he's betting that small on a flushed river. I mean, if he does, then he's gonna get the stack, so, which sucks, but I'm setting up this move because it just looks so out of character. And he folded. Interesting flop. Oh, we'll make 2-pair. That is very, very, very interesting now. I want to see a big bet from this player. That's not big enough. He could definitely have a set, but I think if this guy comes along, I'm just going to do this. Because I think it's very unlikely somebody has 7-9 or Queen-9. Jack-10's possible, but I think there's more 9 jacks, 10 jacks, 8 9s than anything. So, I'll just try to get the money in when I'm good. I like how quickly Poker Dust folded. Like, he didn't even try to Hollywood. Like, we've put in enough time together. Like, he was just betting standard. Yeah, Queen Jack. Top pair, flush draw, gut shot. He should call. I mean, honestly, he's got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait a minute. He's got every jack, every queen, right? So that's 6. Then he can get a 10. That's 9 of them that aren't, or that makes it up to 9 that aren't diamonds. Any jack, 2 more, so 11. All the diamonds, there's 9 of those. That's 20. And he can get the queen. Whoa. So he can get the queen also. That's 23. Holy shit. And he can get the 9 that's not a diamond. That's 27 outs? That can't be right. I got to recount that. That's fucking bananas. I can't bitch about getting drawn out on ever again if that hand held up. So yeah, so he can get, there's 2 jacks and 2 non-diamond 10s. Right, so that's 2, 3, 4. There's 9 diamonds. That's 13. There's 3 non-diamond 9s. That's 16. He can also hit a queen. That's 19. And then he can hit the other 3 4s. It's 22. So going to the river, my man made the absolute correct call because he had 44% to win. Hey, I got a seat on the other table. I think I'm going to ditch this one. Yeah, I got to get off one of them, so might as well. That was an insane hold, though. Holy shit. For a huge fucking pot, too. Well, I guess he can't hit the spade versions of those cards, right? So he can't hit... So I can take away a queen. So he's got 21. And I can take away a 4. So he's got 20 outs going to the river. Okay. It's still pretty intense. It's still 40%. It's not, 48%, but it's still pretty insane. Okay. I will take 8-1, possibly 9-1. Now this guy jams. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. Sitting for if you fold, you're the worst fucking player on the planet. This guy waited till it got to the big blind, then he made a less than pot open, and then the small blind, who had just called, jams. You should never fold to this. This is only ever pocket 7s or lower. What a fucking... I can't believe it's gonna work. I can't believe it's gonna work. I mean, if you have pocket 10s here, you should call. If you have pocket 9s, you should call. All right, good. We're going to get to see it. Ace King. He limped the Ace King and then jammed it over the raise. What the fuck? Whoa. And he makes the absolute nutter butter. Like, that's crazy. I mean, if you're just going to call the Ace King and then somebody raises, I agree with jamming it. But... man. All right, I'm going to go ahead and bet a little something here. Okay. And he checked an ace. It's fine. Ooh. I had queens 3 times today. It's the first real raise I've seen that player make. Everything else is usually a min raise. I'll take a jack or a diamond. Jack. Ah. It's a bad bluff spot because the player is going to have like queen jack, king queen, things like that. I'm just going to let it go. That's not bad. I probably had like pocket 9s or something. I think we can actually check this twice. Nah, I think all my 10s are used up. I think I just have to get past the button with this one. Yep. Bet sizing has really been key to getting my c-bets through. So this player is going to call quite often with kind of a junk ass range, so I'm gonna charge him and see how his brain works. So that's half pot. He got bailed out. He got bailed out. That board pairs the river. There's so few combinations of hands I can call an overbet with. It's a good play. I mean, he definitely had it, but I don't think he had as much as he was representing. But I don't think that there's a fold there because of the removal. I don't mind this with the backdoor flush and straight draws. Plus, I don't know what this player's doing behind. That's kind of the best card in the deck for me. Well, I stand corrected. That's the best card in the deck. You want to bet that small, I'm going to min raise you. What the fuck took you so long? I love that he was just betting absolute gut shot. And that's one of those funny ones where he belabored the call, but he's not going to fold if I had jammed it. Guarantee you. I thought about jamming the turn. That was really the move. But I don't think he folds, honestly, but it was definitely the move. Yeah, this player's not playing against my blind anymore. Getting a lot of folds to my blind, small blind here. And I've raised the guy consistently about 5 out of 6. Or 4 out of 5, somewhere in there. And when he did call, I kept betting, so he's kind of tightened up on me now. Which is fine. It's not like I'm raising him properly. But his range is going to be much tighter than mine when we do play a hand. He's going to have a range of like the low jack in the big blind to call or re-raise. So, kind of have to be aware of that. Hey, good to see you guys here. Thanks for coming out. I don't need you to talk, but it would be nice if you guys said hi. I don't mind the lurking. Just keep me company. Ace in the turn isn't bad. No. 3. Yeah, that's the bitch of it is he has an ace. He bet it like a fucking retard. And I fucking raised, of course, when the ace came off. It's just so stupid. Alright. It's a silly little raise. Might be playing a big pot. Yeah, well, we definitely are now. Maybe he's got a pair. But, yeah. The min raise 3-bet. It's just never a good idea. You have to be up against a very specific type of player for that. I'm just going to go ahead and reduce stack to pot ratio against this player. Take away his positional range advantage. Meaning he's coming out of first. He should have the strongest hands. So at this point, it really doesn't matter what the flop is. We're just going to get the money in. Yeah. I'm going to check. So I've been so aggressive. Alright. It's a pretty good hand. I think we can bet a little bit. There's just not a lot for him to have. I mean, the pot's very small. He might just have to see it, but yeah. That was one of those ones where you got to bet twice, but I had it all. Okay, that's a good raise. Surprised. gonna check. I've seen this scenario before. I'm gonna check the turn too. And I'm gonna check the river and hopefully he bets. But he's not gonna, is he? I don't know anything that can call me that he can have. King 9, yeah, he didn't have dildo. He didn't have nothing. Like, yeah. I love this. The min raise again. All right. You gonna check a 6 now? Oh wow. Must have had something good. The 3-bet. You got it. I could have called it from the button for sure, but you don't see that very much from his big blind. Okay. 5-4. I would have thought he would have bet at some point. Ooh, that's a good flop. Yeah, I'm going to underplay the ace-queen. I think if it was offsuit, I'd like raising better, but I'd rather be able to take a card off on flops like this with just backdoor flush draws. The varying raise sizes over here are just ridiculous. Five of hearts. Or the ace of clubs isn't bad. I think we got the only other ace out of the pot right there. This player, yeah, there's the fucking flush. That sucks. Oh, God, I got rivered by the wrong guy. 8-7. I think I lost the minimum. I don't think I'm getting a fold out of the ace-4. Unless I just go bet, turn, river blindly. But this player should have a flush draw a lot. Look at this. This player's kind of lost her mind. Like 4 hands on 2 different tables. I saw her with somebody limped. She went 18x. It's kind of funny. Interesting. I'm going to try the camera again. It's been a minute. I got to do the thing. Hang on. So you guys aren't just looking at the top of my head. Check. Fold. Okay. Hey, camera's back up. Aces. Not a lot here, but not a lot for anybody else to have. So unless the random 7 or 6 beats me, I think I'm okay. Yeah, there's the 7. I don't think we get a fold. Really? Really? Is this supposed to be an easy getaway? Limp jam? Out of first? Okay. If I wasn't holding the ace of diamonds, I mean, is it possible he just has a lot of draws, queen, jack, and things? I mean, he did just call me pre-flop. He could have a set. I mean, if he has a set, I have 9, 10, 11 outs. It's fine. I could have checked the turn for sure. And I have the ace of diamonds too. Yeah, I probably should have checked the turn. Yeah, he did that super fast. I can't imagine he's going to go that crazy if I check the turn. Shit, I fucked up. Big raise. On the button, big raise. It's a good fold. Didn't really know what was up. Really? And this guy cold calls? Alright, I don't know what's going on here, but let's do it. Love the queens. Just put the money in, you fucking Nimrod. Ace 3 and jacks. Oh, dear God. Look at that run out. Look at the ace 3. What the fuck just happened? I mean, I was raising for this guy, but Jesus Christ. Look at the deuce. I'm going to get off this table. Get on the waiting list for this other one. I should probably get off this table, but yeah, I think I have to. I mean, there's a player here with 4 buy-ins, and I'm sitting here with 3. Yeah, I don't like that. Definitely don't like that. So there's another table I can get on. So we'll go through. We'll go 3 for a minute. Hey, there's a table. I don't know if I can sit down yet at this one. Nope. I gotta wait about 11 minutes. So 58, almost 3 o'clock. There's a nice little come up there though. I guess I should fix that balance window. There we go. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like, I guess it's from the lobby opening and closing. But it still doesn't make much sense. That's nice, little turnaround there. A couple of good holds. I gotta remember to start appreciating that when the good hands hold. I want to close the window because of this glare, but I'm enjoying the sunshine too much. I have been stuffed up since last night. Should I play a blast tournament? Yeah, why not? Alright, so we'll play a blast. I like these. These are fun. These are timed tournaments. Just waiting on some players here. Like, I know it's a cash game challenge, but I think putting in sit and goes is fine. And these are a form of sit and go. Like, I think as long as I don't corrupt it with MTT play, which I'm absolutely not going to do on WSOP at such a low bankroll, because it just takes too much. Like, a $5 buy-in tournament is a buy-in, a rebuy, an add-on. So every $5 tournament becomes $15, and you kind of have to wait till the end of registration to do that, and then you come in with 30 blinds, which on this site, oddly enough, it plays like 50. So it's okay, but it's kind of really annoying. Because if you get there right from the start, you can easily spend, you know, $25, $30 on a $5 tournament entry, where min cashing is not a great result. You don't even get your money back. Probably should have jammed the turn, but I think he just decided he wasn't folding. I think it was just aces or ace king. I mean, to just keep betting like that the whole way, I think it's fine. I definitely shouldn't fold the flop. Definitely shouldn't fold the turn. And I don't know if the river jam is any good, because he's supposed to have a king, and if he has a king, does he really want to fold for what it would have been, $3 to win 17? Yeah, I think he did the betting just about right. Hey, spin up a big one. Nope. All right, so it's winner take all. We got 6 minutes. The idea is to get 2/3 of the chips. So there's 6,000 in the tournament. I mean, this is a good spot to avoid, but in all honesty, there's really not much reason to fold when the first hand goes this way, because flopping a flush draw here would have been just monstrous. It's fine. Somebody's probably going to go out here. There's only 6,000 in the tournament, so we're trying to get to 4,000 as quickly as possible, and then stall till the timer ends. Hurry up, dude. This shit's annoying. Like, if you're gonna take that long, bro, like, you're just wasting time. I can go either way on this, raise or just call. So not a great flop for me. Well, that's an easy decision. This is the argument against raising, because you don't want to get squeezed out of your hand. Not bad. Yeah, we can still check. I don't think we need to jam this just yet. So now this player overbets the pot. It really sucks that he does that. I fold. I think because if I continue, I pretty much have to just jam it in there. And occasionally that's an overpair. Alright, if we can get a couple folds here, or one fold at least. Alright, that's good. Just trying to make it look as weak as possible. Like, there's a very good chance I had the winner there, but I don't know if the player's gonna fold, and I think it's like 60-40 that we're best. So I think the only thing that's gonna happen is we're gonna jam and either win the pot that's out there, or we're gonna get called 40% of the time and be behind. See, this is loose, but since the other players are in a worse position, yeah, that's the thing. Like, you still have to fade it, right? Look at this. Ugh. Wish I didn't play so good. I think ace 10's my minimum there, honestly. Somebody do something, because he's going to be all in every fucking time you fold to him. Every time. That's not bad. Unless he jams, yeah. I kind of need the rip spots. Wow, that's the loosest calls. How am I folding the monster every time? Of course they chop it, right? That's hilarious. Ugh. I mean, I've already seen so much, but this is just ridiculous. Alright, good. Queen 10, like, what is happening here? Just gonna call. Check, call. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I'm basically taking my chances here. Really? Alright, if you flop to flush, fine, but I'm tired of this raising. Yeah, I need to make that point. And of course, the guy who played like absolute garbage wins the whole thing. Good for him. No.
Did you take my wine glass from here?
Yeah, it was, yeah, last night when I was doing dishes. Or this morning when I was doing dishes.
Oh.
Yeah, remember I was doing stuff before I went to the gym.
I took the milk thistle again this morning because I hadn't taken it in a while.
What's that?
I took the milk thistle.
Oh, yeah.
This shit makes me knock out every time. I keep forgetting I have to take that night time.
It is very... Well, that's one of the side effects, is it's very calming.
I forgot.
Yeah, first time I took it, it kind of had like a melatonin effect, but I just kind of take everything at night now. I think I give that up. I do like those blast tournaments. It's a pretty good flop. So kind of depends who bets what here. 8 on the turn, not the greatest. I do think I want to bet once the small blind checks. Sometimes I'm beat by a better jack, but I can usually get him off it by betting the river, like jack 9, jack 10. Nine in the river is kind of the worst card. Wow. He checked that top pair twice. Well, congrats, bro. You won the absolute minimum. When I probably should have been betting the whole way. But no c-bet over here. It's one of those ones where if this guy had c-bet, he'd called, I'd called, he checked the turn, this guy checked, and then this guy bet the river and I raised, I probably would have won it. Hey, is my other table back up yet? Nice. Whoa. Almost accidentally clicked call on that. With the old 6-8. Should have just probably open ripped it. Like, as dumb as that sounds, it's been working really well. This is kind of meh. I don't even like the ace queen there. Doesn't matter what I raise there, nobody's got anything to play with. Back's a little stiff. Getting to the gym. No. Sure. Gutty. Post into a gutty. That's a dumb fucking raise. 7. 9's okay. So shouldn't be too many aces. I think we bet here for value while all the draws are out there. Hey, take it down. First hand at the table. You got it. Not enough for moi. No. No. Good call. He led it. Wow. Wow. He donked out with air balls and then called down when he made a pair. Wow. That's a nice card. I'll take it down there with the 3. That's fine. There's just way too many draws. It's quite all right. I want to limp one of these babies up front. I want to see what happens. I'm kind of experimenting with my opening range, my opening limp range. Hey, we get to do it twice. This player with the fucking min bets. Stupid. Like, I think if I had raised right there, like, huge, I think I'd just get the folds all the way around, because I think this is like a tester thing, but it's kind of silly. I mean, this bet's silly, too. Make the open ender. Look at that. Player bets half pot. Doesn't change much. Shouldn't be a lot of 4s and 3s, I would imagine. God damn it, that jack sucks. This player should be betting. Ace, queen, pocket 7s. Like, just the worst. Just the fucking worst. I can't get a 7 on the turn. Ugh. It's pretty good. I don't think I'm folding here. Yeah. 9-9. Okay, I know I just made it 10x, but this is 30x. How are you thinking about calling this? It's like, he should just be jamming. Unless you have exactly aces or kings. But if you have like jacks here, if you want to call, you should just go with it, because the guy's only got $4 behind. It's just kind of ridiculous. That's interesting. I'm going to check it. I was thinking about betting. This player really adjusts their bet size by what they have. Let's get a bluff catch. Sometimes there's queen tens that like will bet reasonably, but I don't think we can ever fold here. If with all this, you know, checking going on, especially if it comes from this player, because I think they were really thinking about betting it on the last street. This player has loved check raising me when I c-bet. But the last time it happened, I just jammed on him. Maybe we do it again. Hey, I win. Everybody have. Bunch of garbage. Delay is way too long. I'm not even worried about getting sniped. I'm going to act super fast when he checks. Takes a minute 10 to check, and then just gets bet at fucking snap folds. That's hilarious. Ugh. Interesting. I'm going to check because of the player under the gun. And I'm going to bet. This is kind of really my issue. Like, this player can have a set, but I think they were more likely to have like a pair of 5s or 4s or something. So that's why I didn't bet the flop. I just waited for the ace. I think it's good to recognize those. Not bad. I don't think it's often that this player has a flush draw, so he's either a queen or king jack, which had just gotten there. So, wow. He just raised and called with the ace king. Huh. I'm glad I didn't bet the turn, honestly. Like, you'd say, like, why? And it's... because, like, it really opens me up to getting bluffed on that river, that 9 river. Like... This player leads into me for half pot. That 7's a bad card. Now he can have it. Because there's just too many ways he makes a pair. 7-9 is a good lead out there. 5-7's a good lead out there, and they all just made pairs, so seeing a lot of these lead outs on these paired boards, but he's not doing it with absolute airballs, you know. I want to see it. Alright, he checked down with the draw. That's fine. This isn't the worst, it's not the best. This player did raise out of first, so he can definitely have ace king. I'm just going to check. 9 on the river doesn't change much. I think we can call. 6-7. Wow. Out of first. But then again, this is another one. Am I protecting anything? Am I getting any folds by betting the turn? No. It's better to call it for a bluff catch on the river. $10-7. Out of second position. Amazing. Got it, bro.
Barbie's here.
Mm.
Until then, hold on a second. I'll paint some.
Reasonable. It's a pretty good flop.
It's open! I don't think she heard that.
Come in!
Okay, she heard that. I swear I'd be yelling.
My voice carries.
An ass.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
You know what? Deal with that.
I hate you. No, you're good. I was like, I'm gonna sleep. No. I'll explain. I didn't tell Sergeant anyone was coming today. Oh my gosh, I wish I was sleeping all day. No, you've been working.
Okay. I haven't done that in a bit. Do see a raise here. Just gonna call it. I could 3-bet it, but not ultimately necessary. It's kind of a slow, tight day. Like, I'm not really getting tons of action. I'm gonna bet the flop. Probably gonna have to bet the turn. Oh no, take it right down. That's nice. I guess by not 3-betting, I kind of kept my range wide there. That was pretty nice. Gut shot, flush draw, backdoor, overcards, gut shot. Get snap called. Wow, my man called down on that flush draw on a paired fucking board. Where, I mean, I could just have a queen and just he hits his flush and gets fucked. Like, this is kind of meh. I don't think I want to fold just yet. I mean, yeah, I don't think, yeah, you're not bluffing there. That's the one where he's trying to look like it's a bluff. That flush draw kind of hits him. The 8's not bad. It kind of depends what he bets. I might win this. 9s? Wow. Good bet. Good flop bet. Should have bet the turn, though. Holding the 9 of spades. Well, maybe, I guess it's fine. Yeah, I guess it's fine. Getting a bit of a headache. I mean, that's not true. I've kind of had it since last night, but I would have thought it would have went away because I took some Aleve for my back. But you ever get that feeling like you used up all of your medication on a different part of your body? And like, I had the headache at the same time, and the back pain went away, which is awesome. But for some reason, my fucking head still hurts. I don't think I'm dehydrated. I've kind of been smashing water. Because of this player behind, I'm just going to call. That's problematic. And check. The 6 on the river sucks. Ugh, I fold. So that's a silly little bet from a silly little bitch. It's fine. You can have some 5s. You can have a lot of 4th. Yeah, there it is. Son of a bitch. Like, and I know you guys think it's a I mean, in... fucking king in the river. Hey. Thanks for the follow. I don't see your name, but thank you for the follow, my man. Or woman. Or non-binary. Or whatever. There needs to be more like it's like I don't know of very many at all LGBTQ and gender differential roles other than myself in poker. Like, I'm not gender differential, but you know, being pan, I'm kind of a fan of everybody. Was that you, Tenerife? Was that who it was? I don't know who it was. This is annoying. Just the nuts, huh? Just the stone nuts. It's hilarious. Okay. Where are we at? About 2 hours in? Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. It's a very tight kind of day. I mean, and I get it. It's, you know, fucking Monday, which, you know, kind of fits the program. There's only like people who play a lot who are playing on Mondays, and especially Monday during the day. And on this site, especially, players who play a lot are tight. Like, there's not a lot of, you see, there's not a lot of move making. There's not a lot of intricate thought. There's not a lot of, you know, playing the game. It's just kind of all waiting around for my good hands and my good flops, and so it's very boring. But I think I'm going to call it here, wrap the session, and then come back later. I gotta run a few errands. I'm gonna play some more later tonight, but it was pretty fun. There's nothing going on. Don't forget to follow the YouTube for my new follower. Lots of good content there. This whole cash game challenge is going to be posted on YouTube, plus all the final tables I've made. I'm primarily a tournament poker player, if you didn't know that. But I've just been kind of taking a break from it, so I've been working on the cash game challenge for the last couple weeks. I do want to play some tournaments this coming Sunday, but I think I'm going to wait till I really want to play tournaments, so I don't want to put in any half-ass days. I want to be playing a full complement. And also make edited content for YouTube. It's a lot of fun stuff. I use, you know, movies and stuff, cut scenes from movies and outlooks to illustrate my points. I think it's a lot of fun. And also every Wake Up With Me stream, which is my daily morning stream, semi-daily. It's like 5 days a week, 4 or 5 days a week, something like that. Those are the study streams. Those are also all posted on YouTube. That's where we review hands from the previous day's play. And right now we're going through Jonathan Little's tournament masterclass from his site, pokercoaching.com, that I pay my membership for yearly. So that's about that. Excuse me. But yeah, I gotta run a couple errands. I gotta go to Costco. Yeah, I'm gonna kill this. So I ended up 289.63. Started at 282.15. Kind of just a nothing session, right? Like had a couple of good hands, had a couple of bad hands, took a beat, lost a, won a beat. Had this one hold up, which was still amazing to me. Like the insanity of this. To hold this fucking hand. It's so crazy. But yeah, so that's my highlight of the day. Yeah, so I'll be back in a couple hours. I'm just going to shower and go run those errands. I'll probably be back around 7-ish, I think. And then we'll put in a good long session till like 11 or midnight. But I'll see you guys later, man. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. I'm not going to host anybody. There's a bunch of people on. You can check it out yourself. Have a good day. I'll see you in a little bit.